Okay, so it's been a couple of days, and the weather has been absolutely horrible in regards to shooting anything or even coming up on the property and working. The other day, however, Alexis was able to come up and help me. I smashed some concrete and she clipped out a little bit of that hedge right there. But that's what we're going to focus on today is that little brush area. As you could tell, the property kind of swoops in, and we want to determine if we're able to go from this wall to here and be able to get a good enough pass for a container to go up here. As you could tell, there are trees. We would prefer to keep these trees here and these trees here, and we'll plant a couple of more, fill in that gap right there, just to be able to provide some privacy, some shade, some protection, etc. So let's get to it, see what we can do. Alright, so maybe you can see this ridge line. It's right there. That ridge line. From there, it dips down over that hill. And you may not be able to see it the way that it is now, but our neighbor has a trailer over there. But the property that he's on gets nice and white in the winter whenever it snows, and during the fall there's leaves and the trees turn all kinds of great colors. You can see all the turkey out there as well. However, so the goal is to find how this ridge line is shaped. Now that leaves a little bit of questioning. I took out that tree that was right there, and that ridge line kind of swoops around. Ridge line kind of swoops around, and if you follow it, it kind of comes and merges into the hill right here. So that leads to the question of how much room do we actually have to build on natively. Now I found over here concrete, and then over there's concrete slab. So I'm willing to bet, and right behind this spot, whenever I get ready to clear this out, and trust me, that's going to be a pretty good project, but whenever behind you gets cleared out, that's going to wind up being, we'll start to be able to draw how we're going to do this. That being said, I think I'm gonna get back to it. I'm actually feeling pretty good. I'm making some leadway. I'm gonna have to wait for some of this stuff to die out. That's part of this is, you know, I clear it, and because it's been so overgrown and so thick and bushy that whenever it rains, the water kind of settles up underneath, and then the foliage grows, and that's why it's overran. Or what I'm going to do is clip it down, and as you can see right in this area here, I clip it down. There's still some leaves and some vines and whatnot, but what happens is I can go and actually let some of those dry out with the sun, and then it becomes a dark I don't want to say gray, but it becomes a dark brown. So, I heard a little bit of rustling over here. I'm gonna go see what that was. Okay, not exactly sure what that was, but I know the other day I had to save a groundhog that had climbed into a pipe on our property. I'll see if I can't include a shot of the video here. But, so, it's not impossible that there was some wildlife just walking around. Oh well, back to it. So that exposes a good bit of that ridge right there. So you can see let some more sun in. So the idea is that our shipping container is going to have, our shipping container house is going to have solar panels on the top of it as well to help offset the cost of being on the grid. In PA, it's illegal to do water reclamation. At least that's what I've been told, and that's what I've heard. Okay. Super motivated to be able to clear out this part in here and on the other side of the pile. Be able to clear that out and square this off. At least square it off with the wall. But I don't think that's gonna happen today. So I think I'm gonna clear up some of what I just pulled up, get down in there, and then just call it a day. The rest of it looks like it could be manageable with a lawnmower. Sorry about that. Manageable with a lawnmower. So I'm gonna do that. The rest of the property here, though, is on a downhill slope going toward Frank's. And while I'm pretty sure I own back past this wall, which is probably a good 20 feet behind the camera right now, I kind of want to have a little ledge, though I'm thinking might have to wind up leveling it out. One of the things I think I'm definitely going to wind up having to do, however, is taking some trees down. So I'm going to take down what I can, when I can, and then I'm going to have Andrea's brothers have a tree service. A couple of them do. But I think I'm going to have her brother come in, take these out professionally. And then I think one of the closest things I'm going to have to look at is getting the land surveyed. But this is phase one. So on tomorrow, Friday, I'm going to go to Lowe's, get an extension cord. I'm not running today. I got to go tomorrow regardless. So I'm not going to run today. I'm going to find out what I could do. Get an extension cord, get some stakes. Probably get some string, some nylon, reflective string. And then bring Andrea up, show her some of the property, and say, let's have a theory. Let's see what we're gonna do. So, all right. I think yeah. I think I'm gonna call it here. So, in the event that I ever think that I'm not getting anything done really, and it's going slow, I need to remember this little swath right here that I took out in a couple of minutes from when I told you that I was done for the day. And I need to remember that I did that little pile in probably an hour. Now, the hard part with this is that I'm back in the same boat where I have pile after pile after pile, and I can't get rid of it quick enough. It's not, I gotta burn it, and I haven't had time. Whenever I have had time, the weather's been horrible. So I think I'm just gonna have to buck it up and just get it done. At this point though, because right here is where the property begins to swoop into that ridge line right there. At this point, I'm gonna have to, let me take this out of here. I'll bring it back here. At this point though, I was working in this little area trying to get it all smoothed out. And then next is this. And what I'm gonna do is I gotta get all this brush right here flat with that wall over there. And then, so I gotta take all this out. All that out right there. And then I think that's gonna give us our building space. At least a preliminary until I could get the property resurveyed and get it looked at. I'm pretty sure the property swoops down. I'm sorry about that. I've already marked a spot. So we'll do what we gotta do. We'll do what we can do. Might have to change plans on how we build. Don't know about that yet, but we'll figure it out. It'll be okay. Alright, till the next one. Yeah. Go ahead, like, subscribe. And what I might do is I might wind up talking about a couple of other YouTubers and what they're doing. But that's it for right now. Thanks for watching.